Welcome back. Well, if you're still planning out your holiday weekend, you can head over to Triad Park. This Sunday, the Arts Council of Winston-Salem and Forsyth County is hosting their annual park concert series, and it's featuring our next live guest. She's local from the area. Here she is now, Miss Nia Imani Franklin. I mean, you might recognize her from the national stage as well. Of course, she is a former Miss America. Nia, it's amazing to have you on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, Nia, we know that the concert is going to be called America the Beautiful, which is quite fitting for this time of year. What can folks expect to hear once they come out?
They can expect to hear some incredible music with some incredible local artists. I've partnered with Camel City Jazz as well as some other musicians around the city who I really believe in and think are fantastic talents. So I'm really excited to take the stage with them and share some of my original music, but also a lot of the songs that I performed while I was Miss America, but also songs that just remind me of our beautiful country.
And then what has it been like being able to work with Camel City Jazz? It's like you're able to maybe incorporate two sides of music that people may not normally hear together.
Definitely, definitely. So working with Camel City Jazz, I have now had the opportunity to do some jazz standards. One of my favorite artists ever is Sarah Vaughan. I love her songs like Embraceable You and Lullaby of Birdland, September songs, so many of these standards that I just really resonate with her version of them. But I'll also be doing a little Ella Fitzgerald, some of her hits, but also classical music, just a taste of that. I usually do more classical music than anything on my concerts, but this is a little bit reversed. So I'll be doing just a little bit of classical music, 2 or 3 selections of that. And then I'll also be doing some of my own original music from my latest EP project. So it's going to be definitely a mix, very eclectic, but I'm excited to just show everybody a few different sides of myself as an artist.
And Nia, you had to have been preparing for this for quite a while to bring such an amazing concert right here to our local area. What has that preparation process been like? We were just showing some behind the scenes video of you up on stage singing in a beautiful pink dress. Can you kind of tell us what it's like behind the scenes as you get ready to perform?
It is definitely a process, especially with me being a composer. I'm on a deadline right now, actually, for a new choir piece that I'm writing for the Young People's Chorus of New York City. So there's always music around my house. I like to sit at the piano and just practice different songs so that things don't start to feel stale. I think sometimes when you rehearse something too much, it can become robotic. So I like to rehearse different songs that I won't even be doing on this concert, just so I'm always keeping my voice in tip-top shape, but also, of course, working with the people that I'll be working with, lots of communication between us behind the scenes as well.
And you told us just a bit about what's going to be incorporated into that concert on Sunday. You're going to have a touch of classical music as well as jazz. Is there anything else special that might be happening that we can kind of get a sneak preview of?
Yes, so I actually will be having my mom and my godmother join me for a few of the selections. So that's really exciting. Gospel is definitely a big part of my background as a musician. I grew up singing in church, and so there will be a little bit of gospel music on the concert as well. So like I said, you're getting definitely a full platter of the different types of music that I love, and I can't wait to share it with everybody in the community. It's definitely a family-focused event for sure.
I love that. And I know that's probably one of your favorite things about being able to perform this Sunday. But overall, can you sort of just walk us through what it feels like to be on that stage and being able to share your gift with the world? And especially us here in Winston-Salem, it's, again, nice to see that we have such amazing talent right here close and local.
Yes, it always feels incredible to step on stage because on stage you have a platform and you have that voice. And no matter how many people are in that audience, whether you're performing for a venue of 200 people, 300 people, or 2,000 people, you're getting the chance to say something that you think everyone should hear. And for me, that message is love. That message is the love I have for God. The message is just a chance to get people together and be a community. And I think especially with this program being centered around America the Beautiful and being on a holiday weekend like July 4th, reminding us of our freedom in this country as a whole, as Black people especially. I will be singing a little bit of the Black National Anthem, but also just in general, because Black, white, or anything else, Asian, we were being fought for by those people overseas for our freedoms, and we stood hand in hand overseas to do this. So we need to remember that unity, and that's what I'm hoping we can accomplish this weekend, just connecting people and reminding us that we're all a part of the human race and we need to be unified.
Unified is a beautiful message to be sharing this weekend. Thank you so much, Nia, for joining us this morning. I know you're going to do amazing out there on the stage, and so everyone at home, of course, the America the Beautiful concert is happening this Sunday from 5 p.m. until 8 there in the Triad Park. It's completely free to attend, so make sure you come out and support our local artists and musicians. Want to bring in